BBN Jack Frost, what's up, party people? Hey, once you come here, do me a favor, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? If it's your first time, uh, see what you think about the content, and hopefully you decide to subscribe. It is what it is. But yeah, something I want to get into. I just I came across the story of, like, I think yesterday sometime. I can't all the way 100% remember. Also, when you come in here, say what's up, so I give you a shout out. I like giving people shout outs. Also, hit that like button. So I came across a story the other day, and basically, for the gist of it, what I get is they had some kids, middle school kids too. You gotta remember, middle school kids is like what, 11, 12, like 10, like that's middle school, something like that. You got middle school kids simulating humping other kids in the locker room. Like, that's crazy. Like, yeah, I couldn't imagine somebody doing that to my child. Like, forget my child, period. My son or my daughter. Like, I couldn't imagine somebody doing something like that. Like, that'd be real beef. Like, I have to go, I have to show up. I'd have to show up at their crib, and they parent gotta come outside, and we gotta hash this out. Like, somebody gotta catch these hands. I'm keeping it a buck with you. Like, somebody give. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that happened. That's something that's in the news. Also, Cardi B, she gets kicked out of her hotel. Like, yo, but I'm gonna tell you the funny thing about Cardi B getting kicked out of the hotel though. So Cardi B says that her team, none of them smoke weed. Like, I kind of don't believe her, but that is racist. For, it's something for, she show up at the what do you say, at the everybody's coming in here, hit the like button. Like, even if y'all gonna bounce, hit that like button for me. I appreciate that. um that is kind of crazy for them to just show up and just assume that she was the one smoking. Like, really? How you just gonna assume she was smoking? Like, come on, you serious? um so she felt the way about it, and I'm from the Bronx, and I let you know right now, like, us from the Bronx, like, we'll go from like 0 to 60 in like a second. Like, that ain't nothing. Like, shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit'll just pop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Like, Bronx people. Like, Charlemagne, he a funny dude. He says that the craziest people he know about is people from the Bronx and all of Florida. He's a funny dude when he says that. But so yeah, so she gets kicked out the hotel. There's just a lot of stuff going on in the news, just in general. A lot of stuff going on in sports. Um, anything anybody want to hit on, just like put it up. You know what I'm saying? I've been definitely keeping myself appraised the situations. Then you got that new dude, that Jerk Boy or whatever his name is. I don't know what the dude name is, but he's in the video uh sucking on the end of a gun like it's a penis. Like, the dude is on his knees and everything in a wedding dress. This goes right back to what's happening inside of that school with the kids humping on the other little kids. It goes right back to that. It's like the emasculation of, I try my hardest not to make everything that I all the videos I do about minority struggles. It's kind of hard because I make my videos mostly on stuff that I follow. Um, I try to I try not to make everything on the struggles of the minority. I try, but like, when you really look at the world and you see what's going on and you pay attention on what's happening around us, you realize, like, there's just lots of strings being pulled. You know what I'm saying? Even white people, strings being pulled. You know what I'm saying? Look at the whole situation in Charlottesville, right? Charlottesville, that was an easy fix. Like, that was a real easy fix. You know, we had that lady lose her life in a car accident over nothing. We had other people go down there, get beat up um, with bats and everything else over nothing. We have three gentlemen that's gonna be locked up in jail for quite some time now for running over the young lady and having guns and weapons on them. And they about to all suffer for nothing. Literally for nothing. Because all that had to happen was the people of Charlottesville did not want the statue there any further. They didn't. So all they had to do was, what they were gonna do was put the damn thing up for auction. The people who wanted the statue and didn't want the statue moved, buy the damn statue. Then put the statue wherever you want to put the statue. Now you got the statue. That solves all problems. It was the easy fix. But when you got people that want to oppress you and people that want to tell you what you will do and what you won't do, that's where the problem comes from. And that's part of the whole issue and part of the whole problem with the half of the shit that goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, white people were being manipulated in that situation. The black people were being manipulated in that situation. Matter of fact, that wasn't even a white person, black person fight. That was a white person against other white people fight, to be honest with you. Because Charlottesville, that's a college town where mostly white people live. So that was white people fighting other white people. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that either party wasn't fighting for a good cause, but what I'm saying is that that's just another situation where people just constantly think anytime there's certain movements involved that it's a white against black thing. It's not always a white against black thing. It's just I have certain how do you say, I have certain qualities, or I have certain, what's up, how you doing there? Who is that? Just say what's up when you come in. I'll give you a shout. You hit that like button. If you got a topic you want to address, we could change the subject. It is what it is. But it's not always a white person against a black person thing, and that's the shit that kills me, and that's one of the problems that we have in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you start talking about equal rights and when you talk about fair, people being treated fairly, the first thing they want to say is why don't you go to another country? Like, what are you talking about? Go to another country? That's like saying that's like you going to somebody's crib to eat, right? And they give you the food and you taste the food and you be like, yo, you got any salt? You just want to put a little salt. And then they go straight out like, yo, what you mean you want to put some salt? Why don't you go home and eat? Like, yo, really? That was necessary? I couldn't just get a little bit of salt? Like, seriously, like, this is what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole conversation for a different day. So, Eric Bledsoe, moving to the NBA. Eric Bledsoe is he doesn't want to play for the Suns any further, and he has made it known. I think he even tweeted out that he want to get traded. He don't want to play for the Suns anymore. And the funny thing about that is, if you add Eric Bledsoe to the current Knicks, that makes the Knicks a lot better. Not for nothing. Eric Bledsoe is a good player. Whatever his reasoning is that he don't want to play for the Suns no more, he might be smart. I've been saying this. I made a video about this last year about how the upper echelon NBA players, the players that's the better NBA players, they need to try to come out east, because out west you ain't doing nothing out west. It ain't happening. You understand what I'm saying? Like, out west, it's just you got to go for who's gonna be Golden State. You understand? You're not even going to the finals. Who's gonna be Golden State? You understand what I'm saying? Now they got Golden State, they got OKC, they got the Thunder, they got the Clippers, they got San Antonio still. That's 5 teams right there. Then people forget Minnesota. Minnesota's up and coming. Minnesota just beat OKC. They up and coming. Then you got the Pelicans. You don't want to be playing out west. Like, you wasting your career. You wasting your career. You at least want to be able to go to a finals. You at least want to be able to go to a conference finals. You want to get some stats under your belt. People talk all this trash about Carmelo Anthony because he has only been to one conference finals. But people failed to admit that when he was on Denver, all of those times that he lost to the eventual NBA champion. Like, every time. So it's not like he was just dropping games to any old one. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're an NBA player, it's just smart to get from out west. You need to get out east. You understand what I'm saying? Because in the east, it's easy going to be easier to compete. The only thing that's bad in the East is they give every single player to LeBron James. That's it. That's the only thing that the East got, that make it be like, I don't really want to play out East. Every player LeBron needs, they go give him. The NBA is rigged. We all know it. They stack certain teams. We all know it. You know, it's in the NBA's best interest for LeBron James to go to as many NBA finals as possible. You know, he's a baller, so he's figuring he get there, he'd be able to be successful. You know, he's not thinking, maybe if I sit out of finals or two, it kind of sucks that I gotta lose so many finals, losing a lot of finals. Um, uh, at a moment, for a minute, I thought that the Golden State might actually be, I mean, pardon me, the Cleveland Cavaliers might actually be better than Golden State, but they not. They not. Spurs. I think the Spurs is gonna go to the finals this year. Y'all might want to bank that. It's gonna be the Spurs in the finals. I'm telling you, it's gonna be the Spurs in the finals. If Eric Bledsoe could get himself moved to the Knicks, and the Knicks don't have to give up much, you got also think about it like this. The other day they were refusing to play. It looked like they were refusing to play Willie Hernan Gomez. Could it be that they refuse to play Willie Hernan Gomez because they want to trade somebody? So they want teams to see other people? That could be it. Anyway, I just came on for a quick snack. I was only meant to do like 5 minutes. I'm here 11 minutes. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Just like some stuff that was on my mind. But yeah, you got kids literally humping other kids at school, and I don't see why people need to get fired. Coaches, principals, fired. We can't stand for this. I'm gonna try to get the number to that school, not for nothing. Let's try to get the numbers. I'm gonna try to get the number to that school. I'm gonna try to do some detective work, some actual reporting. How about that? Try to get the number to that school, and I'm gonna try to get see if we could contact some people. We let's make a couple of calls. See if I could get some numbers tonight. If anybody else get the numbers, forward them to me. And we gonna see if we could get some stuff up, make a couple of calls. Because I didn't even mention that all the kids was black, that they were doing this to. The white kids were doing this to the black kids. I didn't mention that because that's not really what it's about. But just so you know, the white kids was doing that to the black kids. Just so you know, I wasn't gonna mention it though. But yeah, let's make some calls. Let's put some pressure on them mofo's. Let's make them do something. Um, Imagine if you're the mother of you can't go out and physically do something about it to somebody. You understand what I'm saying? You the mother. It's hard enough for single mothers to raise boys. Hey, what's up, Hillary? Did you see my video yet on the Did you see my video yet on those kids that was humping the other kids? Yeah, it's hard enough for a single mother to be out there, single black mother to be out there trying to raise her kids, and you send them to school, the one place where you assume that they're gonna be safe. Might get into a fight or two, but you don't think that kids are gonna be humping on them when they're in the locker room, forcing them, holding them down, and then humping on them. And what kind of shit is that? Um, that's crazy. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get some information on that. And if I get some information on that as far as phone numbers and everything, let's start calling them mofos. Start letting them know that we got our people back. Like we need to start having people back. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. Like yeah, we need to start having people back. Like what is the mother gonna do? Like the father. Like I'm a father, right? I got a daughter though, but if I don't live with my kid. My daughter live with her mother, but if I like some kids is at school humping on your daughter, or some kids is at school humping on your son, like what? Yo, what up, yo? What up, Maya? Right? Yo, that's crazy, right? That whole story is crazy, my dude. Like, how does that even fly? Like, how does that even fly? Like, keep it a buck with you. How does that fly? Like, something I have to give. I have to find out who these kids is, and I'm gonna show up on their front step, and I'm gonna have to give somebody the hands. Like, seriously, I'm gonna have either, you know what I'm saying, a close relative with me holding the hammer. We make sure that this is a fair one. My boy, me boy, and making sure that it's a fair one, and that's it. And the coach, I'm gonna have to go see the coach. I'm gonna have to see everybody. Like, you don't understand. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna be able to sleep. Like, I'm gonna be up like a straight week. I'm gonna have to call off for work, everything. Like, yo, look, man, I got some stuff to take care of. They gonna be like, oh, we don't know if we can have you out. I'm just gonna go tell my boss, look, man, this is what happened. That nigga gonna be like, okay, I got you. I don't know why South Park the advertisement, but thanks for looking at my. Yo, that's right. That's right. You right, Chatty. Thank you for reminding me to say this. Please, everyone that wants to help with the channel, please watch my commercials. Always watch my commercials because that's what allows for me to get that's how I get paid. So if I really, you know what I'm saying, want to give a extended hand, y'all don't feel like donating to the PayPal, which is just fine. It's not that big of a deal. But if you don't want to, watch the commercials. Commercials is important. That's how I make money. I don't know why the commercial was chatty. I have no idea why the commercial was South Park. But that's a good look though, because I think that South Park money is good money though. So that's a good look. If you told me it was like Google Duo, I'd be like, well, at least I got a commercial. That wouldn't be the apps. They ain't really the apps ain't really where the money at. But South Park, that's where the money at. That's a good commercial right there. I'm feeling good right now. But also that might be because of the stuff you like, not for nothing. You know how Google is. They find out who the user is, and then they try to customize. So that could have something to do with your preferences to the stuff you like. So you might be watching South Park and they know it. Just let you know what it is. Anyway, yeah, like some people got to be fired. Like the coach, somebody, assistant coach, somebody, like somebody. Like I'm showing up. Like this is a problem. Yeah, that's a good advertisement. Yeah, it's good advertisement. Oh, when I first went, I don't know. I thought they was having a problem with me there, right? But it's cool now. Yeah, they look. I don't know. Like it's that time of the month. You know what I'm saying? They gonna let me make my money for like a week. So everybody, go watch all of my videos. Like this week, every video. Like for like a week, they gonna do me good, and then like next week they gonna cut my freaking ad budget. You know what I'm saying? They gonna cut my budget. I'm keeping a buck with you. That's how they be doing me. They be doing me mad dirty. Google been doing me dirty. They've been cutting my budget. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like they give certain people budgets. I'm not that big of a channel because I don't got that many subs. So they'll cut my budget. So I only get a certain amount of commercials for like 2 weeks, and then after that, I don't really get no commercial. Maybe, yeah. I'm not surprised. So I wouldn't be surprised if the people that don't want me to talk, the people that don't want me to talk about some of the topics that I bring up, probably complain. You know what I'm saying? Try to say because for some strange reason, it's a lot of yeah, of course. For some strange reason, there's a lot of white people that think that if you say that you don't want to be oppressed, that makes you a racist. Like that's crazy. Like you be like, yo, I want rights, and they be like, you're racist. Seriously, that happens. For all that don't know, that happens. There's like a ton of them. I'm not saying all of them, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. Nah, but Starbucks is good with me now, though. I thought I was gonna have problems with them. There was some douchebag in there today, right? And he wasn't a douchebag. Let me not say that. He was actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I ain't gonna lie. Um, yeah. See, I just got my regular shirt on and shit. A little bit where I'm a little tired. So, there was some dude in there, and he was like acting like he was upset that I was doing the streaming. But then when I started talking about the NBA, then he started getting into it. Then after I finished, he was like, "Yo, this and this and that." He was like, "Yo, it was I agree with most of the stuff you were saying about the OKC Thunder." He was an OKC fan, so we chopped it up for a minute. He was an alright dude. You know what I'm saying? Just what it is. When people don't know you, they don't know what you're about. They don't know what you're doing. Sometimes they just assume. You know what I'm saying? But and then he became a sub. So if you ain't here, homeboy, we good. I don't know. I be brushing my beard a lot, yo. What up, real? Appreciate you. Nah, you see, did you hear the story that I gave on that video? Like, cause I would need to whoop this dude's. I would need to personally know. See, I need to whoop their ass in front of their son. You understand what I'm saying? So they son know. You understand what I'm saying? They need to be so they son know. See, that's the whole thing. The whole thing isn't just that the parent getting their ass whooped. It's their parent getting their ass whooped in front of their son, so their son know what it is. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take, just like this dude is that little kid was on top of my son trying to take my son manhood. I'm gonna take they pop manhood right in front of them. They pops is never right there in front of them. For that day on, the rest of their life, they're gonna know that. Yo, everybody that came in here, please hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. But everybody, they son know right then and there, my father got his ass whooped because I was messing with the wrong kid. Yep, I was messing with the wrong kid. I got my father's ass whooped. And I'm gonna have somebody with me right there holding a hammer. Ain't nothing happening. I'm gonna shoot this fair one. I got hands. It is what it is. And I don't like fighting either. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't like fighting. Yeah, that's what they are. They rapists in training. That's what they are. Just like little kids that go around, everybody that come in here, if y'all ain't hit the like button yet, hit that like button. Just like when you have these little kids that grow up in their freaking like Jeffrey Dahmers and everything. They started off with little animals, killing little animals, torturing little animals, pulling the wings off of flies. That's what these kids is doing. These kids is practicing and working their courage up to be rapists. That's what they doing. And who do you think they're gonna rape? They're gonna rape little black girls. They building up their courage. I'm telling you. So it is what it is. And I'm letting you know right now that kid, his father's gonna get a damn near curb stomped out that bitch. And then after that, I'm gonna tell my son to go smack the shit out of him. And I'm just gonna go right. I'm dead serious. And I'm gonna go right over and I'm just explain to the father after the ass whooping. Like, look, this ain't nothing personal. I don't got nothing against you. But I swear to damn God, if I ever hear that my son even talk to you, the next step is me going to prison. Because there's gonna be all types of fucking gunfire raining through your fucking walls. Right here. I'm letting you know right now. You know how you would die for your son? That's where I'm at. Right at this moment. Right at this moment. That's where I'm at. And don't call the cops either. You see that dude right there that been holding a gun with the ski mask on and you don't know how he look? Don't call him. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that dude also gotta have ski mask on. Nah, I'm ashamed. Because that's how you do it. I don't want to get too far into it, but that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta go shoot the fair one with somebody to show somebody something or other, the dude that's with you that got the hammer, he got to be unrecognizable. Yeah, he walk right up on you in the middle of the street. You don't know who he is. It is what it is. Now this shit is squashed. Just don't bring it back up. Don't have nothing. Yo, I swear, man, if your son even looks at my son, my son come back to me and tell me that he was on the fucking food line and your son took the last damn pot pie and he wanted it. It's gonna be a problem, yo. And then that's it. Now I'm gonna go home. My wife. That's it. My son is gonna know I love him. Like, that's at the end of the day. Like, that's another problem we got out here. People ain't going and doing what they need to do so the kids know that they loved, yo. Imagine how much random shit wouldn't happen if kids knew that they was loved. Motherfuckers need to stop trying to raise their kids with no love in the household. That shit is crazy, yo. People really think that that's the way to parent. Yeah, that's crazy, yo. Yo, I got a I'm not even gonna shout it out, but I got a relative, and whenever anybody ever talks to this particular guy about, I'm gonna say who it is. Yeah, I got a relative, right? He's a my oldest brother, right? And whenever anybody ever talks about anything going on with their kid, all he ever does is say, "Do discipline, do the hardest thing, tough love this, tough love that," all the time. Never says anything about loving, hugging your child. Never says anything about showing your child any love. Never. Never, right? But his child, he shows his child the most love in the world. He never tough love. Everything is, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta watch out for MFers like this. You understand what I'm saying? So we just have that bad habit, in our communities that, whenever the only discipline people know is do the worst, hardest thing you could think of to your child. Like, that's crazy, yo. Sometimes you gotta let your kids know you love them. You know what I'm saying? They're not in this world by themselves, yo. Just imagine growing up through your life, whatever your life's been. Imagine growing up in your life and never feeling like you ever had anybody. Always only feeling like you alone. All of your problems are your problems by yourself. You don't got nobody in your corner. Imagine that. Imagine being in the toughest, most hard, most difficult aspect of your life, going through stuff you never even knew about existed, and you ain't got nobody. Because if you go talk to somebody about your problems, all they're gonna do is give you tough love. That's it. They're not gonna give you no other kind of love, only tough love. Trying to tell you, man, these dudes out here, gotta stay away from them. But yeah, it'll be. I don't know, man. I might have to let that nigga know, yo. Like, yo, I'm telling you, like, seriously though, like, people gotta get fired. Coaches gotta get fired. Principals gotta get fired. Teachers gotta get fired. Like, people gotta get fired. People gotta lose their job. If nobody don't get fired due to this right here, then expect for this shit to keep happening. Because obviously this isn't nothing new. This shit is old. This shit, they've been doing this shit for the longest. Remember those other football team? I think last year the kids got exposed that they was holding down kids. Like, the whole team was holding down kids and sticking like pencils up each other's butts and all type of crazy shit. Yo, these white boys out here, yo, this shit is crazy, yo. Like, what? Like, what? They was holding them down and sticking pencils and sticking objects up each other's butts. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy, but that's what was happening. So you gotta take it as what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why when I initially made the video there and I initially was talking about it here, I'm like, I don't really think it's a race thing as much it is. It's just a rapist thing. These kids is just rapists in training. That's it. Somebody's grooming them to be rapists. That's it. Then they wonder why when they go to college, you have all of these colleges where you got all of these football players that is just straight rapists, just straight raping women, and colleges is trying to and they're trying to not let it be known, and they trying to hold back and not let people know about all the females as all the students that's getting raped on campus by the football players. This shit is a real thing, yo. This is seriously, all jokes aside, this shit is a real thing. Like, the football players is really raping people, and it's crazy. No, what do you mean charged? First of all, it happens to some black kids. Who you think is getting charged? Why you think I'm gonna be showing up at this nigga doorstep? I'm showing up at the doorstep. First reason because I got to, but second reason because I'm pretty sure ain't nobody gonna get charged. Who they charging? I bet you somehow it's gonna come out that those kids wanted it. Watch. Somehow it's gonna come out. Oh man, they act like they didn't want to get humped in the butt, but they wanted to get humped in the butt. They had that look in their eye. You see what they was wearing? We're still talking about the kids that was humping them boys. This shit is crazy, yo. But I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's what it is. Appreciate y'all. Just everybody hit that like button, yo. I need those like buttons hit. But yo, yeah, that's why I can't get nothing monetized because I don't be getting enough likes on my videos and shit. But yeah, yo, seriously, that's gonna be the next thing that comes out is that they wanted to get They wanted to get humped in the butt. I'm telling you, that's gonna be the next thing. I'm telling you. They were like, but they didn't fight it. I'm telling you. Look what they were wearing. I'm telling you what's gonna come out. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy because they're not gonna do anything about the situation. Period. I want to try to find out the phone number to those people and give them calls, and we could try to make something happen. We start giving them people calls every day. We little 20, 30, 40 calls, 100 calls to the precinct there, 100 something calls to the freaking the district there. I'm telling you, something happened. Yeah, yo, those people is bugged, yo. Yo, I don't know what people be thinking, yo. I don't know what people be thinking, yo. That nun, those nuns, yo. That was retarded. I gotta go rewatch that video. Not for nothing. I gotta go rewatch it. Actually, I re-uploaded it because I have a lot of videos that y'all might not know about that I did before a lot of y'all came. So I realized that the other day. So I actually re-uploaded the nun video. Not for nothing. Um, but I probably got a lot of videos back there that y'all might find interesting. But do me a favor, if y'all do go back and check out old videos, do me a favor, leave comments because I want to know which videos was got rewatched. So do me a favor, hit that like button, obviously, but leave comments because when y'all hit the like button, I don't know who's liking the videos. But if you leave a comment, I know who's looking at the videos. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't know who's liking the videos. It's just like the shit's generic. Shit's is like Air Force Ones. You know what I'm saying? Like it's generic. Them shits is like Pro Kids back in the 80s. Them shits is generic. I remember growing up and wanting a pair of Pro Kids and shit. That shit was crazy. You know what? I might go buy me some Chuck Taylors tomorrow. Just on that note. Might go buy me some Chuck Taylors tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know. That's not really my style. I like to stick to my style. I like to stick to my style. Yo, that was a good ass show. Yeah, that movie was good as hell. That was one of Ben Affleck's better movies. That movie was dope as shit. How you gonna have one town where almost all the bank robbers in America come from? That shit is retarded. I'll tell you one thing, that town where that football team from is probably the town where most of the rapists come from, because that shit is retarded. Like that don't even make no sense, yo. So y'all heard about Cardi B getting kicked out that hotel? I don't think it's funny, but I could just imagine her getting kicked out the hotel. Like the whole process of her cursing them out and them telling her to leave, that probably had to be hilarious. That now if somebody had that on tape, that shit would go viral as hell. Cause Cardi B is just like for people that don't know, us here in the Bronx, like we go from 0 to 100. Like you ain't never seen something go from 0 to 100. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like she could be just calm like I am calm right now, and then all of a sudden, it shit just hit the fan and it's popping off. Shit is crazy, yo. Shit is crazy. Now I'm debating. I got some I'm gonna have to go, y'all, because I got this peach cobbler in the oven, and I'm warming it up really slow right now, and I got she nothing's next. What is she's next? Why do you think she got to stay with that dude from the Migos? Cause she has to produce more hits, but she got other songs that's actually pretty good. You know, the problem is they're gonna want her to be pop and take Nicki Minaj spot. And not for nothing, I made a video on that also. I made a ton of. I don't know what. I can't upload. I'm not gonna re-upload that one. Should I re-upload that one? Y'all want me to re-upload the video where I spoke about Cardi B taking Nicki Minaj spot? Like I made the video like 2 months ago. I made the video like 2 months ago. A lot of my prognostications come true. So when I make a video telling y'all about how something's gonna happen, pay it a little bit of attention. You know what I'm saying? If you could bet on it, I'd bet on it if I was you. Keep it a buck. Go bet a family member or some shit. But yeah, Cardi B taking her spot because basically Remy Martin exposed her, but Remy Martin, she's not Remy Ma. That's not her type of her type of thing because Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma don't have the same fan base. Since she don't got the same fan base in reality, she can't take her spot. But what she did do was she weakened her. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas Cardi B and Nicki Minaj have kind of these fan bases kind of overlap. So since their fan bases overlap, what is this doing? Stop doing that. So since their fan bases overlap, you know what I'm saying? She could take her spot, whereas Remy Ma really can't take her spot. You understand what I'm saying? Remy Ma got a spot of her own. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, come on. She can't fuck with Remy. None of these chicks can fuck with Remy. Remy spar with Papoose, yo. Like, for y'all that don't know, y'all that not hip hop heads, y'all that not rappers, like y'all don't rap yourselves. Remy spar with Papoose. Sparring is basically what I call sparring is basically when we just sit around and spit verses. Just freestyle off the top of the head or some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just for fun. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like that's sparring. She spar with Papoose. You know they do. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? This shit is fun. You know what I'm saying? So if she sparring with Pat and Nicki Minaj don't even write her own raps. All of Nicki Minaj raps sound like bullshit to me. Um, you know what I'm saying? So man, Nicki Minaj, all her shit sound like bullshit. Keep it a buck. I really can't respect. She had like a couple of good verses, but Safari ain't with her no more, so she's done. Oh, you talking about Remy? Nah, Remy's a beast. Remy's a beast. Remy's a beast. That's why all them women. That's why all of them women respect her. All of the real rap chicks, they respect her. They already know what it is. What's her name? It looks like her career is over already. You see which one? Which one you seen, Hillary? Oh man, my freaking peach cobbler, that shit's gonna burn. Um, what's that girl name? The other Ma. Oh yeah, them kids is just predators. That shit is crazy. The other, yo, look, I gotta go. Got my peach cobbler. Gotta go get it. If this video right here gets 20 likes before 11 o'clock, I'm gonna do a late night jump off because I want to start doing 3 streams a day, live streams. I want to start doing one in the morning like I do every morning. I want to start doing one in the evening, and I want to start doing one late night. But that depends on which videos get likes, so I know what topics that we're gonna address. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the way I'm looking at it. Um, Also, whenever we come in here, if y'all know about something that I might not have talked about or don't know nothing about at the time, y'all can always bring it up. I'll do my due diligence, try to find out more about it, maybe make a video on it. Everybody knows where my email is. My email is in almost every single video. If y'all come up with good stories that y'all want to put, come up with good stories that y'all like me to cover, leave it in my email. I'm going to start making more videos. It's just right now I'm going through some stuff at work and I'm going through a couple of other things, so I'm not able to make as many videos as I would like. So for the immediate future, I'm probably only going to be able to make 2 to 3 videos a day with the exception of live streams. But I want to get back up to making 5, 6 videos a day, but we're going to see how that work out. Also, I want to once again, I want to say I thank you. I appreciate everybody that donates to the PayPal. You guys are the best. It really does help out the channel. It really does. Also, if you don't want to donate, or even if you do donate, please watch the commercials. The commercials is how I create revenue. That really helps me out, creating the revenue. Commercials, share me on Twitter, share me on whatever you want. I don't know what, just share my videos. You guys are the best. I really do appreciate y'all. I hope I could put out better quality stuff that could help grow the community. And we have some stuff going on. Also, I have written 2 novels, and I'm gonna start having one of them available on um, Amazon. But I'm not selling the entire book, so you can just buy a chapter at a time for like $1. You know, see if you like it. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Maybe you'll be like, you know what, I don't want to buy the whole book, but maybe I'll get like the first 2 or 3 chapters and see where it's going and see if it's something that I could be interested in. You know what I'm saying? So I got that coming down the pipeline. That's some stuff I'm also doing. That's another reason why I haven't been making that many videos, because I've been writing. So I got some stuff coming up for y'all. Like I said before, I want to do a call-in show, but I need more people to hit likes on the videos, and I need people to actually have phone numbers of people to have the call-in show. So I want to do a call-in show, but I've decided that the days that I want to do the call-in show is on Thursdays, because the Knicks don't usually play on Thursdays, and Tuesdays. So Thursdays and Tuesdays I want to do call-in shows. Um, we're gonna wait a minute. We're gonna see how that work out. Let me know what y'all guys think about that. Leave it in the description of some of the videos. I'll put a video together, right? And then so y'all could voice your opinion and let me know what y'all think about that. But definitely want to start doing calling shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Anyway, I gotta go. I love y'all guys. I really do appreciate y'all. I like that y'all listen to me fucking ramble about bullshit some of the time. It is what it is. Um, keep each other safe. Please keep each other safe. Please watch out for your kids, your loved ones, all of them. Yo, it's a war going on outside. Alright? No man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide. So I'm gonna let y'all go. And I might be back tonight, later tonight, if we can get 20 likes on this video. We already at 8. You could always just call up like 12 more friends and be like, yo, just go like this video, yo. Nah, I'm saying. You could always do that. So we get 20 likes by 11 o'clock, and then at 11:30 I'll be doing a late night show. So and then we could talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm gonna try to get another vid up between now and then. So anyway, my peach cobbler is probably burning by now. I got the strawberry ice cream to go with it. I've already hit the spaghetti before I got on. And that shit should be digested. So it's time to go. Oh, one more thing. Also, I'm thinking about having recipes for healthy eating. So I'm also thinking about putting videos up for recipes for healthy eating. So I'm gonna have a video out, and I want to know what y'all guys think about this. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff. I'm trying to broaden the horizons because I got a lot of interest. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I love y'all. Keep each other safe. That's all I got on this one.